Leonardo.ai is a new AI tool that you can use to create AI images. So it works with prompts, and it is whatever you actually tell the AI tool to do that it's going to do for you. It works just like ChatGPT. So you can say that it's an image version of ChatGPT, right? And in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to prompt Leonardo.ai to create images for you that you can use in your everyday life and also for your marketing and your content game. All right, so welcome to Smart Skills Up TV, and my name is Mary Adole. If you're new to this channel, kindly do me a favor and subscribe, and also hit on the notification bell so that you get notified when we post similar videos like this showing you how to make money in the online space. All right, so this is Leonardo. You just simply go to your Google or your Chrome browser and type Leonardo.ai, and then it's going to bring you to a place like this, or most likely it won't bring you to a place like this. It's going to, because you're going to have to go through the registration process, which is really not difficult at all. At this point, Leonardo.ai is actually still free, and you can get a free account and start to generate those cool images. All right, so I'm just going to scroll through, and then you're going to be seeing some images that people created with Leonardo.ai 10 times. All right, so there's actually a lot you can do with Leonardo.ai, but the skill actually lies in your ability to generate prompts. All right, so I'm just going to click on yes, I'm whitelisted because I already have an account. All right, so it's going to take me to my dashboard. I'm going to be showing you some of the images I have also generated and some of the images that some also generated. So in this tutorial, we're going to be using ChatGPT to get those prompts that we can actually use to create our own images on. It's more like working with two AI tools, Leonardo.ai and ChatGPT, right? So these are some of the images that some persons have been able to generate in Leonardo.ai. It's all about prompting the tool, telling the tool what you actually want it to do, and then it gets to do it for you. All right, so these are all AI images, but if you do not know, you might actually think that they are real images, right? So for people who do art, this is actually something that you can actually do. You can actually get this, probably print this and then put it up in your apartment or something. So these are actually very cool images, and it works, like I said, with prompts. All right, so how do you get to prompt this tool? So once you're in your account, you just come to this three dotted line here that actually gets to show you all the tools that you can actually use. You click on image, AI image generation, and then you can be able to enter in whatever it is you want to enter into this place, and then click on generate. So you can also add negative prompts, and what negative prompts actually helps you to do is to remove unwanted parts in your creation. So let's say, for instance, you've already entered a prompt and it generates an image for you, but then you don't like some certain aspects of that image. You can actually turn on the negative prompts and then tell the AI tool to remove some things. So these were some of the images I generated recently with prompts. So creating very great images with Leonardo.ai actually, like I said earlier, lies in your ability to prompt the tool. And there are some certain features and some certain characteristics that you want to be able to tell this tool to generate for you. All right, so so ChatGPT is going to be able to give you those those great prompts that you can actually use. And then it all starts with your ability to even ChatGPT to start with those like people would say, you ought to make them work for you, you ought to make them your companion, although you're not supposed to allow them to take over your creativity, but then your ability to tell them what to do would be the skill that would be needed to actually get these AI tools to do your biddings, right? So now let's I actually have access to someone shared a ChatGPT prompt that we can use to generate prompts for Leonardo.ai. I'm going to be sharing those prompts with you through a PDF file. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be compiling all of these prompts into a PDF file, and then I'm going to be leaving the link in the description of this tutorial so that you can click on it and get access to those prompts, right? But in the absence of this prompt, you can actually prompt it yourself, right? So let's say you want to create something, you can just go on ahead to prompt it. Like you already have that idea in mind, you can go on ahead to create your own prompt by yourself. But if you have if you have run out of ideas, what ChatGPT can actually do for you is to actually give you a stream of ideas that you can actually use for each time, right? So let's say that I want to prompt ChatGPT with this right up here. It says so we are going to be telling ChatGPT to act as a digital art curator with expertise in AI generated images, create innovative and intriguing prompts tailored for AI image generation tools like Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, and Leonardo AI. So Midjourney is actually also a very popular AI tool, and it works just like Leonardo.ai. And then to continue, says each prompt should inspire unique, visually striking images that pushes the boundaries of machine creativity. The subject should be for Black men and women. So this is actually where it comes in. So you can actually change the subject to be any other thing that you want it to be, right? So I'm going to just copy this prompts right here, and then I'll go back to my browser. So if you don't already know to use ChatGPT, you probably a video to how ChatGPT works and how to prompt it. All right, so ChatGPT, like I said, is just the text version of Leonardo.ai, right? So I'm just going to enter that I'm going to enter that prompt here, and then I'll click on search, and then ChatGPT is going to give me it's going to give me a list of prompts that we're going to be using for our for our Leonardo.ai. All right, so you can see now that it's coming up with a lot of those prompts, and then anytime you want to generate those images, we can go on to do that. So if you don't want your subject to be Black men and women, it could be any other thing. You could say food, you could say maybe digital marketing or any other thing, but let's just use one of these prompts to see what we are going to get. Metamorphosis of melanin. Imagine a stunning metamorphosis where the hues of melanin flow like liquid, shaping into the intricate patterns that mimic the growth of trees, the coiling of waves, and the arcing of mountains. Render this transformation in photorealistic detail, showcasing the interconnectedness of nature and humanity. So you can see how apt and how in-depth that ChatGPT is able to create and craft these prompts. All right, so this can actually be a very good way to generate your own prompts for Leonardo.ai. So what you can actually do is to then copy out these prompts and then take them to a notepad, or just copy them down somewhere, and then whenever you want to use it, you can now go on ahead to use it. So I'm just going to copy one of these prompts, this one, and then I'm going to take it back to Leonardo.ai, right? So I'm going to come back and search for Leonardo.ai. If I were actually using a laptop, this would have been much easier because I don't have to now come back to start typing and all that. But then usually on this channel, I like to do things for mobile phone users. I like to show mobile phone users that they can actually do anything they want to do from their mobile phone to make money. All right, so that you don't have a laptop yet is not a cause, right? So yeah, so if you're liking this video, kindly do me a favor and hit on the like button, and also share so that people who are interested in videos like this can also see it on YouTube. All right, so I'll click on create account again, and yes, I'm whitelisted. Now go to generate, and then we are going to enter that prompt we just for us. So I'm just going to click on this icon right here. So no, this is actually not like Remini, where it actually generates the photorealistic images from your own image, right? And it's not like Remini that you have to enter card details and then do a free trial and all that. So this tool is actually still free, at least for the meantime. It's actually still free. I believe that in subsequent times they are going to start to want to monetize it, maybe create an app and all that, but I think for now it's still very free to some extent, right? So I'll click on AI image generation, and then we're going to enter. So I'm going to clean out this had here image. Okay, so I'll clean it out and then I'll paste it, right? So and then I'm going to click generate, and it's going to load for a couple of minutes. I think it generates for other YouTube. All right, and so there we have it. So this is what it actually generated for us. So most of these images, you can actually find usage for them. It depends on your creativity. I would try to, like this kind of image, I would try to see how I can, if I were an artist, I'll try to see how I can print this, to become live, like something that people can buy and actually place in their houses. How you see all those beautiful images. So that is what you can actually do with this type of image, right? So these are actually very great artworks, all right, that you can actually sell. You just have to come up with something creative. Like, a lot of people make money in totally different unimaginable ways. We really can't tell. So I'm thinking this can actually pass for an artwork that can be sold. So all you just need to do is to download it. Then after downloading it, of course, you take it to you download it to your device, and then there are actually ways you can print this out. I'm just thinking out loud, right? But then as a content creator, you can actually create prompts for different things, and then use it to do. You can create prompts for your book covers, for your social media content, for different things actually. So it just depends on your ability to prompt this. So you first of all have to think about what it is you actually want to do. Say for instance, you're trying to create a book cover for maybe Amazon KDP or something. You just think about what you want to do and then put it down into the prompt, and then it comes up with something excellent for you, right? So that is basically how Leonardo.ai works. Now let's use another prompt generated for us by ChatGPT. Actually, I have some of those prompts somewhere, so I'm just going to look for them instead of ChatGPT into search. So let me just look for one that I actually create. Okay, so generate a 4K image prompt for an AI depicting a book cover design that features a mesmerizing fantasy landscape with intricate details, emphasizing a mythical castle shrouded in mist. Now let's let's use this. It's actually for, so I think I actually changed the subject to book cover or something like that. So like I said, I'm going to be giving you access to those prompts that you can use with ChatGPT, so that ChatGPT can generate a stream of prompts for you that you can now use on Leonardo.ai. I'm going to be leaving the link in the description so that you can get it, all right? But then if you don't want it, you can go on ahead to learn how to generate your own prompt, right? So see how it's going to look. Okay, great. So you can see what it gave us. So what we do is we can download this and take it to Canva and then on, right? So if you're very good with designing book covers on Canva, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, right? So instead of looking for images and then you're looking for images online that are stock images and then you have to pay royalty and all of those things, you can just do your thing here and then take it to Canva and design on it. So if you're going to be designing those books, like those books, those storybooks that like Avatar and the Harry Potter and all of those things, if you're writing such a book, that such image can be used. Again, this actually is for an artwork that can be sold. Think outside the box, seriously, right? So people, like I said, make money from different ways. You just have to think outside the box and be creative, all right? Let's say for instance, now I want to download this image, I want to see my device. I'm going to click on it and then it's going to ask me, are you sure you want to load? Okay, sometimes it's used to ask, but I'm not asking. I just download it straight off to my device, right? So once it's done, I'm now going to be able to access it on my device, all right? And then I can now use it to do whatever it is I want to do, all right? So that is that about how Leonardo.ai works. It's just the picture or the image form of ChatGPT. So if you don't already know what ChatGPT is all about, I want you to stay tuned to this channel, as I'm going to be doing a video very soon on how ChatGPT works and how you can prompt ChatGPT to create content ideas for you that you can use to make your content game better and even your money making game online a lot better and easy, right? So this is where I'm going to be drawing cutting for this tutorial, and see you in subsequent tutorials, and bye for now.